Welcome to Daxue Talks, a show powered by Daxue Consulting, a China-based strategic market research company founded in 2010.
I'm Olivier Vérot. I'm the founder of Gentleman Marketing Agency, GMA. We are a digital marketing agency focused on performance, and we are based in Shanghai here.
What are the legal constraints to using a cross-border e-commerce platform?
You need to understand about two things. The number one is a cross-border business. Cross-border business is like if you don't have Chinese business license, if you don't have business in China, you can sell it directly to China. So it really depends on the industry. I give you an example. If you are importing normal goods, you don't need to have a business license. But if you are importing like foods, for example, or drugs or anything like this, you need to have an importer that basically like is kind of like warrant for your business here. That's a new rule that is coming. If you have a Chinese business license, if you have a company here, so it means that you import the product, and it's not really cross-border business, but it's e-commerce business in China. So you are importing the product, do the custom clearance, your product are available in China, you have the legal rights to do it, and after you can sell directly to the consumer.
What are the requirements to use Tmall Global?
On cross-border e-commerce, I would like to add something about Tmall Global, because that's the main platforms. So Tmall Global, that's a question of many customers ask is like, what is the requirement to enter to Tmall Global? Because Tmall Global is very selective and reject a lot of brands. You need to understand that basically Tmall Global is a kind of like big shopping mall online. So it's for medium and high-end brands, not really for low-level brands. So they prefer to have medium and high-end products that is not found basically in China, and they want or they expect that the brand have a minimum of awareness to be there, because they expect that the brand will drive traffic. There is people who are searching at the platform to buy something. So they ask the brands to have a minimum of, depend on the country, but 100 physical stores where the product is, a certain level of turnover, depending on the industry, but smaller brands is not basically accepted, and a certain level of awareness. So how they check it? They will check on the different social media, or they will check on Baidu, they will check on Redbook, they will check on WeChat, to see if there is people who are speaking about this product. Tmall also have a special data, because they have the data from Tmall Daigou. So they know what is the demand for the product on their own platforms, basically. They know if there is some Daigou already selling. So they wanted to accept mainly the brand that have a minimum demand on their platform, and all the other one, they will tell them to basically to work on their awareness. I would like also to add one new thing that is totally new. It's about Tmall merchants. So they launch a new platforms for let the brand trial. So it's a 3-month trial, as we know, and the brand can basically like partnership with Tmall, and Tmall will basically like do a buzz and the first launch on their platforms to let them try the market first. Many brands don't want to engage for 1 year, so they develop this like 3-month trial, or a little bit or more if they want, and they will basically like take a part of the goods, a part of the and broadcast on the platform, and let's see if it works. And if it works, they can continue. If it doesn't work, they will stop it.
So there are no fees for Tmall Global?
No, you have fees, of course. You have fees. You need to basically also to give some product to Tmall. Right now, the conditions are not very clear, because it's new, so it's basically changing. And also, for every cross-border business, it's really depends on the industry. If you deal with diamonds, it's totally different. With mass market consumptions, it's totally different. So they have clear category and rules for each product. And even inside of Tmall, they have special team divided by industry. So all the kind of like leader per industry have different rules and have different basically requirements on this platform. So for example, in cosmetics, they are a little bit more strict. But if you take other things like, for example, like food, they are more open. And it's also depend on the country. So for example, if they already have a lot of vitamins and health supplement brand from Australia, they will be more limited for the new brands coming from this country. But if you are from, I don't know, the Europe and they have less vitamins and brand, they will be more willing to accept this kind of brand on these platforms.